What are the things that divide people today? If we talk about on community, okay, if we talk about on people, if we talk about on associations, if we talk about on society, look, you know, if there are so many dimensions. I'm talking about so many dimensions. Like, for example, here is caste-based society. For example, look at me. I belongs to one caste. You belongs to some other caste. Maybe I will say. You stand up. Just a minute. What is your caste? Okay. Stand up. You just stand up. What is your caste? Okay. What is your caste? Very good. What is your caste? You stand up. Khan. Okay. What is your caste?
Sheikh.
Very good. Sit down. Just a minute. Look at me. If, for example, if I will think, if that will student or person will think that my caste is above other castes. My caste is above other castes. It is creating conflict. For example, it is giving the wrong notion. You know, for example, caste, if there is caste-based, what I mean to say, caste-based hierarchy, or somebody will say that this caste is better than this caste. So, if such kind of situation will just arise, if such kind of question will, or such kind of ideology is in the society, in the community, is actually creating gaps between the people. Okay. So, point number one is, if there is caste-based system, if the edifice is based upon the caste, it creates conflict. That is why there is a kind of gap between the people. I am just giving the small examples that we are facing. That is the reason that the kind of, what I mean to say, people are just having they are having gaps. They are just away from each other. They don't have association. They don't like to be each other, or maybe there are some rivals, conflicts. Okay. Is, for example, point number one is caste. Okay. Caste-based system. Okay. Similarly, point number two. There are some other things, there are some other notions or some other ideologies that is what I mean to say. For example, they are thinking that they had some kind of dominance over the people. For example, if we look, caste is one thing, color. Okay. If we talk of the traditional people of the orthodox kind of history, if we put focus on that, it's just delineating that there are some community that is being far away from each other based upon the color. For example, whites and negros, whites and blacks. Okay, whites and blacks. Some people are saying that we are whites, our color is white, and there are some people who are blacks. Blood is same. Okay, blood is same. So why to fight between or on the basis of this color and other things? Color is this color, creed, color is saying that my race is better than that very particular race, my color is better than that very particular color. So this kind of ideology or this kind of thought is also creating conflict. It is also creating gaps among the people. So caste, color. Okay. There are other things. There are so many perspectives. If we put focus on some other elements that are the reasons among the people just to be away from each other. For example, there are so many borders among the people. There are some ideologies. I am not saying that all the people are same. All the people are sailing in the same boat. For example, if we just fight each other on the basis of religion, okay? Number third, religion. For example, if we fight each other on the basis of religion, are you getting me? Religion. I belong to the Muslim community, okay? Further, some other belongs to Hindu community. Some other belongs to Christian community, okay? Some other belongs to Sikh community, Sikhism, okay? So we are all same. We should worth each other's religion. For example, if anybody is following Hindu culture, we should worth that. If anybody is following Sikhism, we should worth that. My religion is Muslim, I am Muslim, I should follow that. So we should not fight each other. We should not say that religion is good, that religion is not good, that religion is like that. If we will talk, if we will follow, or if we chase, or if our notions are just to create discrimination between the religions, is one of the reasons that people are fighting each other. People are it is creating difference among the people. It is creating discrimination. It is creating disparity. So all these things, I am just putting focus on some kind of things that are actually day to day, routinely we are just what I mean to say, we are just acknowledging. Okay, okay. So if we talk of religion, religion is one of the reason. Here the people, some people, what is the notion of the people that my religion is better. So once any person, any human being or any community has such kind of feeling, is also creating. It is also creating what? Gaps between the people. It's also creating what I mean discrimination among the people. It's also creating disparity among the people. It's because of that very particular perspective that people are just far away from each other. It's reason. It's the reason just to have the borders. Okay. It's the reason just to create the boundaries between the people. So this is one is caste. Okay. Second one is color, and third one is religion. So such perspective, if you will just have some notions or you are so emotional about these things are creating gaps between the people. When gaps are between the people, it finally creates conflict. So first one caste, second one color, third one religion. Okay. So these are the perspectives. These are the things that people are just creating gaps with each other. Okay. If your notions are just to follow change these things, then obviously the conflicts are getting created, rivals are getting created among the people. The what I mean to say gaps are getting created among the people. Okay. Okay. So dear students, there is one more element that is the cause of gap and conflict among the people, like language. Okay. Fourth one is language. Okay. For example, I am Kashmiri. I am talking Kashmiri. Somebody is talking Urdu. Somebody is talking Punjabi. Somebody is talking about this. He has this mother tongue is Pahari. Okay. There are so many languages. English is there. Persian is there. Okay. We know, actually, if we talk of our own country, we had so many states and we had so many languages. Okay. We have varied languages. If the states or countries or whatever communities just fight each other on the basis of language. For example, somebody will say my language is better. Okay? Somebody will say my language is better, my language should be given dominance, my language should be given preference. So this is one of the ideology that's creating conflict. That is just creating gaps among the people. Okay? Language is one of the tool to create. Is one of the, if you will utilize it wrongly, or if you have some notions, or you are just thinking you had some ideology, just my language is better than others, it's one of the notion that creates what I mean to say that just it prompts people for fight, for wars, for it prompts people for this gap. Okay, it prompts people for creating borders. So what I mean to say, if you focus on this language and you will just say my mother tongue is better, it's not like that. People are same, all the people are same. It depends upon the what I mean to say the cultural ethos. It depends upon, for example, somebody's community. For example, some people are they have their own language. We should just we shouldn't give them preference in your language. We should say that all the languages are same. Okay, it depends upon you. For example, you are understanding the things on through your own language. Somebody is understanding things through their own language. So we should not say that this language should be given preference, this language should be given preference. If such kind of ideology, such kind of notions will prevail among people or had the ideas like that, it's also creating what I mean to say the gap among the people. It's also creating borders among the people. It's also creating conflict. It's also creating rivals. Okay, okay. If we talk of language, caste, color, religion, language. Okay, these are the perspectives. These are the perspectives and elements that are the reasons. That the reasons among people that they are creating the conflicts and what I mean to say the rivals are being created among the people. Okay, so these perspectives are usually we are facing all these things. Okay, we are usually, or there is not only, we can say we have the vast perspective. If we talk of some other things, some other dimensions, we have a lot of dimensions. If we just present here, it will take long time to discuss. It will take so many lectures to discuss the base and what I mean to say the genesis of the conflicts, gaps that are being created among the people. There are so many things, so many perspectives. But we'll focus on, according to our content, we'll focus on some things that just make us our context clear. Okay, so there is if we talk of land, for example, land is there. Some countries are saying that this land is my landmark, or my, for example, extension of land is, it should be mine. Okay, as you know, there are rivals among the people. For example, if we talk of land, for example, this city on the basis of status, there are so many states, so many communities, so many countries are just creating. There is rivals based upon the land. Some say this land is mine, this land is mine, that area is mine. Okay, so this land is one of the, what I mean to say, reason to have gaps, and just is because of that the borders are being created and people are fighting each other on the basis of land. Like this land is mine, that land is mine. Okay, so this is one reason. The land area, okay, geographical area, okay. This is also creating gaps among the people. Okay, this is also creating gaps among the people. Besides all this, keeping all these perspectives concerned, we have so many things that are the reason just to have borders. Okay, that, for example, it's law of nature. Just some people are poor, some are wealthy. Okay, some are above, some are middle aged. What I mean to say, some are middle class people. Okay, sorry, some are middle class people. Some have the economic standard. Is wealth is also the reason to have. Wealth is also the reason to have kind of gaps among the people. Okay, okay. So wealth is also reason. Some people have economy, some don't have. Some have, some they are poor. It's one of the reason that maybe on the some people are wealthy or have economic status based on some things that they are exploiting other communities. There is a kind of estrangement among the people. So on the basis of that, like the capitalists, it was in the period of one of the period there was having conflict between bourgeoisie and proletariat, haves and have nots in the Karl Marx theory. If we put focus on the Karl Marx theory, if we talk of Karl Marx theory, there are some other reasons that between the people that kind of gaps that were created. There was haves and have nots, bourgeoisie and proletariat. Like some people, capitalists, okay, capitalism was there, socialism was there. So such kind of philosophies have also been one of the reasons to have gaps among the people. Dear students, if we just focus on this very particular lesson, or if we just talk on that very particular lesson, it will take much time to discuss the things. But we will just, for the particular context, our question was simply what are the things that divide people today? Is actually what I mean to say, just the introductory part of this question. We had discussed it, we had delineated and presented. It is just something, some perspective that are the reasons to have gaps among the people, or to have borders among the people. Inshallah, in the next lecture, we will put some focus on some other dimensions, some other, what I mean to say, elements and units that will help us to understand the question, that will help us to understand the, what I mean to say, the question that's about, or the problem that's what are the things that divide people today. Okay, okay. Inshallah, in the next lecture we will just put some focus on other elements, other extensions of this question as. Thank you. Thank you.